no two ways about it. There were vaccine naysayers. There were people who were saying, there will be side effects. There were people who didn't think that India could achieve this. But now that a significant portion of the adult population, many of them are even fully vaccinated, but a large number are only one-time vaccinated. What do you see the challenges now? Do you see a creeping sense of complacency, particularly when we go to public places? We're not seeing that much COVID-appropriate behavior. Will this be a cause of concern going forward?
Before I come to the challenges, I've been smiling from the morning onwards. I mean, I almost feel so elated that it's not just a landmark day for the country, it's a landmark day in the history of world's fight against COVID, because India is the second most populous country. It also proves not numerous critics in our country, but a lot of skeptics abroad.
Yeah.
It proves them wrong, because we achieved it from our own gumption, from a vision and mission. Our Prime Minister changed the vision to a mission, said vaccine for all by the end of the year. Now, it may not be all by the end of the year, a month or two later, but it is there. It's such a reality. I would also like to comment on, while we congratulated, and I must say policymakers have been nobody can be perfect, but they got it as right as possible, like nowhere else in the world. We got it right best. And that's why we're sitting and smiling at each other. So while we must thank our healthcare workers, we must thank the public-private partnerships which grew along these lines. We must thank research and development for vaccines. It's all indigenous. We must thank our frontline workers. But the important aspect is we must also thank the public who actually got confidence in the vaccine, and certainly the media. All of you were an integral part of spreading that message and going away with the hesitancy, trying it every day to do away with the hesitancy. So thank you all. Thank you, the whole country, under the leadership of our Prime Minister.
All right. Thank you
While
so much.
We enjoy the day.
Yeah.
There are challenges.
True.
And the first challenge I think of is that we still, and let me just put into perspective for public, that we've actually vaccinated 3 times the population of United States.
Correct.
We've actually vaccinated 16 times the population of France. We actually vaccinated whole of Australia in a single day. And by the way, a whole United States population is double vaccinated. 30 crores are double vaccinated.
Yeah.
Which is the population of United States. So when we talk about that, the challenges here is the last leg. Firstly, I don't want to feel anybody to be complacent. Caution needs to continue because there are still single vaccinated people.
Yes.
We need to vaccinate everyone, and majority of our population is double vaccinated.
All right.
And there's not just the complacency which may set in. I'm emphasizing people be cautious. It's just a few months more.
Correct.
And we're going to be safe. But the last leg is always the difficult leg, because that's where the hesitancy, the main hesitancy group is, who's still perhaps not getting it done. And I would again urge that we've actually got to look at those pockets who've not been vaccinated, why they haven't been vaccinated. We have vaccines available, and perhaps get rid of that hesitancy. And you'd be surprised, Zaka, there is a second dose hesitancy which is arising. People have actually got their first doses and say, but that's fine. And because it's 3 months later, are not getting their second doses readily enough to say, let me just go out there and get my second dose. So we'll have to work harder now to make sure that we get to those levels. And by the way, we may actually have to think
that will help us sort of face the challenge. All right.